What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Ordinary E. How you lot doing? Are you enjoying the series so far? This may be the last episode in this series. I think we are basically there. I've just got to spray the side panels. We've wired up the PC. So in this episode we're going to power this baby on. But before we try and do that, hopefully it works. I have no idea if it works or not. We've got an untested power supply, untested front panels, cables and stuff. We knew that everything else worked. Don't know about the DVD, don't know about the hard drive. So quite a few unknowns, but before we try and power this on, we'll power this on in a bit. Let's get these side panels finished, and then while these are drying, we'll power that on. We'll see if it works or explodes, and put an OS on it. Maybe try a few different OSs, see which one works best, which one works the quickest with the components that's in there. And there is some bits missing from the theme, so I'm going to try and make those as well. But yeah, let's cover up this yellow, which has now had 48 hours to cut around it with the same method. Spray this blue, and yeah, let's get on it. Right, there we have it. So the pattern is now all masked up. We're ready to spray the blue. Alright, we're back outside, guys. It looks like it's going to rain again. But anyway, let's get this sprayed up, man. Guys, we're back inside because it was too windy out there. I think I wasted half a can in the wind. So we bring it back inside, and as you can see, because of the wind, you get inconsistency in the blue. So I think the final coat we'll do inside, and it should even out. So let's finish that up. What's up, guys? There we go. We have the panels painted. It's just going to have to dry out now, and then we'll take the coverings off, and we are done with the painting. And probably put some clear coat. Should we get onto the PC and power it up? Let's do this. Guys, so we're about to see if the PC works. I've just got a monitor here. These were given to me. I got 4 of these by somebody on Trust Nothing, so appreciate you. It's going to go to a good cause. And check that out. It's a HP monitor, and it has an arm at the back that swivels, goes up, down, like a robotic arm. See that? Fantastic. So we'll see. Hopefully this works. What kind of power do we need? Look at that. They left the... They just cut the cable off. That's a shame. Probably because they couldn't undo it. When you get stuff for free, guys, you can't complain. So you have to make do with what you get. So we'll use that monitor. Hopefully it works. We need a keyboard. We need a mouse. I have to dig one of those out of all my boxes of stuff that was given to me. Again, I appreciate everyone that's given me stuff to do stuff with. Okay, so we have that. I'll tell you what we do. Let me connect it all up, and then we'll cut to the turning on stage. There you go, guys. I've just plugged the monitor in to the power, and it seems like it's turned on, so that's a good sign. Next we'll connect the power to the PC, and then to connect the PC to the monitor as well. Obviously we need a keyboard and a mouse, so let me get those as well. Alright, it's the moment of truth. We have everything hooked up. I'm about to turn it on, guys. Let's see what happens. See some lights on the motherboard. Oh, there she goes. All the fans are spinning, and we have some writing. So it says Intel boot PX media test failure, check cable, exit Intel boot agent. That's because the drive obviously doesn't have anything on it. Oh, excellent. So next what we'll do is we'll get my Windows bootable key and we'll install Windows. Alright guys, took me a minute, but I found my Windows installer. All you do is you go onto Windows and you download. I've got Windows 10 here. Boom! It's working, guys. Unbelievable. I guess we load Windows in. So let me load Windows on and mess about. What I want to do first, like I said in the previous videos, is I want to check that chip, because if you know what that chip is what started this YouTube channel. And I bought it for 99p off eBay, and I was going to build my computer for 99p, right? And that's the chip I got. And the thing is, I managed to get a chip in the meantime while this was being delivered, and I've used that chip because it was better. But I'm just curious, right? So I want to put that chip in here because it's the same socket, it should work, but I want to check the BIOS is the latest, and if that's going to make any difference. And then if there's no difference, then we are done. This complete, and then I'll show you the PC in its full working form. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up Windows, I'm going to update all the drivers, I'm going to make sure the BIOS is up to date, I'm going to make sure this drive is going to work, so it looks like there was a blank drive and everything else. And yeah, and maybe find a graphics card, because I have these two things in there which I don't know if they are graphics cards and whether it's worth just putting a graphics card in of that nature in here. There we have it, guys. It's copying Windows. I don't know if you can see properly on the screen. It just went through the normal Windows installation, so you know what Windows type do you want, Windows 10, blah blah blah. So to get to this part, let it download. Let's see what it looks like. Alright guys, so Windows is still setting up. As you can see, everything seems to be going fine. Let's go and get a side panel and see how that painting turned out. Guys, here's one of the side panels, and we're just going to peel back, hopefully the tape and not the paint. Alright guys, a few more minutes and Windows should be on. And there we have it, guys. Windows is on, so the system works, which is I'm super happy about. It's my second PC. It just goes to show you, an ordinary guy like me who knows nothing about electronics, you've seen my journey. I built a PC for free. I then created an online store from YouTube people. I did some other stuff that you can see on my videos. I fixed the PlayStation 5 controller with drift. And now we've built a second PC with absolutely no knowledge, just teaching myself everything with the help of YouTube people. And you know who you are. Thank you very much, everyone who does things like this, who helps people learn. So you can do it. Ordinary people like me can learn new stuff, new skills, and learn how to do these things. And yeah, and I'm just happy to give back out to the community now. So all the people that gave me free stuff to be able to build a PC like this, I've now learned how to paint. Not very well, but paint in a way. So yeah, let's play about with these settings, get this computer running optimal from the stuff I've learned, and I'll do a video on what I do when I set a computer up now and how I optimize my one. And we'll see the final product, and we'll arrange to give this to the person. So if you like this stuff, subscribe and stay tuned to see the final version. I might try a couple of OS's. So what I'll do is I'll boot this down, and then I'll boot it back up and see how long it takes. Then I'll try a different OS and see if that's any better, because I heard Chrome Flex is better for old machines. I don't know how true that is or how different it's going to be, or whether, because I know Windows won't be supported. So that's the first thing I do, is I'll just check for updates and let it up. There you go, guys. I've managed to you can see what's on the screen now. But yeah, it's just doing the updates. So we'll let it finish that, and we'll do what I just said. Playing around with the system, and I've downloaded some PC tools in there, and a PC cleaner and some monitoring tools. Okay, I'm going to try, I'll have to do all the downloading again if we're going to stick with Windows, but I think I'm going to try Chrome OS, which I'm just downloading over there. And guess what I found? I found adapters that transfer the 4 pins to, you know, the slim power output, VSO I think they're called now. Is that what it says on there? So we can put the original power supply back in, which then keeps the theme. So I'm going to do that, and just like that, the power supply is swapped back over and everything's working fine. Alright guys, I've done all the updates. I've changed the RAM for 2 GB RAM and 2 GB, so 4 GB RAM's in there now, because I was trying to get 4 sticks of 1, but I couldn't find that. I had 3, so I decided to go with 2 sticks of 2. We changed the power supply back in. I've also changed the fan in here, which I'll show you later on the finished product, with a yellow fan which matches the scheme, so that was handy that I found one of them. And everything seems to be working. The DVD works, everything works. So what's installed at the moment is the Windows OS, and I'm just going to time how long it takes for me to get into YouTube and play a video and see if the OS Chrome OS Flex would be better for this system. So let's time this. I've got my stopwatch ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Still can't see it though. There you go. And so there we have it. So 2 minutes and 7 seconds from boot up on a Windows OS, and we can play a video on YouTube. So not too bad. Alright guys, I tried installing Flex OS and it won't do it. So we're gonna be stuck with Windows, or should we try a Linux? Hold on a minute. Alright guys, so I have the Linux OS downloaded and fully updated everything, and it's taken ages, and we're going to do the same test. So 2 minutes and 7 was on Windows, and you're going to start this one and see how long it takes to play a YouTube video. Alright guys, as you can see, it took longer and it doesn't play well. So it looks like we're going to go with Windows, even though it's going to become unsupported in the future. And there we have it. Just going to finish up the rest of this. I think we're going to call it a day for this video. There is going to be one more video, and then we're going to give this PC away. I'm going to make the call. I'm going to put a graphics card in the next video and just have it in there. I don't need it, so it's just going to go in here, whether it makes a difference or not. And then we're going to go over the components, probably cost it up and see how much it all costs. Let you know that. Yeah, we'll make the call and then we'll deliver the PC in the next video. So make sure you subscribe. Appreciate you guys watching and subscribing. Appreciate everyone who gave me free components. Appreciate everyone on YouTube who do videos like this so I could learn it. And yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications, write any comments. Appreciate it.